You know, it's really hard to root for the family when you realize the entire rest of the neighborhood probably paid through the nose for those faulty security systems the main guy sold them. You would think 10 years into the Purge, a home security system would be a multi-billion-dollar industry, or a multi-trillion-dollar industry, to tell you the truth. So exactly what kind of security system can be taken out with one pair of hedge clippers and a Ford F-250? What you're saying is my $100,000 security system can't keep out the mullets to society who are committing the purge in suburbia. Like, yeah, the neighbors are gonna be angry. You basically took their money and then built an addition to your house. Speaking of which, why is their house that big? This whole fucking house, nobody can find each other. Like, their house is the size of a fucking super Walmart. Also, if you have an entirely furnished basement, wouldn't it be easier to reinforce your basement door than it is trying to reinforce 40,000 fucking windows in your super Walmart house? You know, one way in, one way out. This whole dumb movie gets exactly 1 star, and it gets the 1 star because all of the security footage from The Purge begins in Jacksonville. I was like, yeah, that's about right. But I have more to say on the Purge franchise itself. Okay, so you have this one, and then you have the second one, which is what happens when you're caught outside during the Purge, and what happens when you are poor, you know, in the Purge, because the whole idea of the Purge turns people that live below the poverty line into fucking sitting ducks. But that is not a road I choose to rant down today. But it's okay if we had the first movie, which shows you what the logical step in Purge prevention is, you know, with the security system. And then you have the Purge 2, which is what happens when you can't afford a security system. And then you have the Purge 3, which I think is the one, I think it's about politicians or something, the people that created the Purge. And then you have the Forever Purge, which is cowboys in the South. I think we're truly missing on the true stars, the Purge here. It's everybody who has to clean up the fucking mess the day after. How much money is the funeral industry making the next day? And how exactly do you both stop and restart emergency services before and after the Purge? Hear me out, because you have to give EMTs, firefighters, all those guys time to get home before the Purge, which means you have to stop emergency services before the actual Purge begins. But then they have to get back to the station so that they can run everything after the Purge, which means they have to go out during the Purge to get there and hope they don't get yeeted. So yes, I want the Day After Purge sequel. I also want the sequel of what's going on with celebrities during the Purge, but I don't want like fake celebrities where actors play celebrities. I want the celebrities themselves. Think of this as the end. What the fuck is Jonah Hill doing? Pass, smash, pass.